Becky G. I'm on. Right now, I am gonna be taking questions live and vivo for you guys. So send in your questions right now. Gonna start reading a few. Let's see. Alright, first one is Candace from Las Vegas. Who do you turn to for career advice? I turn to my parents. My parents give me really, really great advice about a lot of things, everything in life, but especially when it comes to my career and things get a little crazy, I go to my parents, and they always have some good words to share with me. Brianna from St. Paul. What is your favorite part about touring with Austin Mahone and seeing his fans' reaction to your music? Well, part one, touring with Austin is amazing. I mean, the guy is incredibly talented. I say all the time, I'm proud to say I'm a Mahomie, and to have been on the same stage as that kid, and it was incredible. It was an honor. It was really fun. And seeing his fans' reaction to my music, it was pretty awesome. I felt very welcomed by the Mahomie family. You guys are really, really sweet, and I treat others how they treat me. And it was a lot of fun. You guys are a great crowd. Talia from Middleton, Connecticut. Do you freak out when you hear songs on the radio? Yes, every single time. I think I've recorded it every single time too, so maybe I should put like a collage of videos together. But I freak out just about every single time. Jasmine from Apple Valley. Wait. Do you get nervous before you go on stage? If so, what do you do to calm your nerves? I do get nervous, but like a good nervous, not like a, oh my god, I can't do this. It's more of like a, okay, get it together, Becky. You're about to go and perform in front of a lot of people. And to calm my nerves, I just kind of shake it out a little bit, do a quick prayer with my dancers, and then I run on stage. I kind of jinx myself, like, you're not going to do it. Oh, look, you did it. You're in front of all the people. You can't run back now. Let's see, more questions. Keep sending in questions. Andrew from New York City. What is it like to work with Jennifer Lopez? Oh, wait, what? What was it like to work with Jennifer Lopez in your Becky from the Block video? Guys, I got to be in the same room as J-Lo, the Jenny from the Block. I mean, I get goosebumps every time I talk about it. Legitly, it was a dream come true. I mean, this is somebody that I've looked up to since I was a baby. And to have gotten to, you know, do Becky from the Block with her and get to hang out with her in the studio, it was incredible. It was so amazing. Diana from Mexico. Where do you get your sense of fashion? I really love your style. Thank you, Diana. My sense of fashion comes from, I would say, the 90s a little bit. I'm all about that TLC style and bringing the 90s back, but also how I feel. It depends on how I feel that day. Color-wise, if I'm really happy, I'm wearing bright colors. If I'm feeling lazy, I got some sweats on and some cool sneakers. So it really just depends on how I feel. But I have kind of like a throwback feel when I dress. Gina from San Antonio used the Keek app to ask, what inspired you to make music, and who are some of your musical inspirations? What inspired me to make music, I think I could say it was music in general. I've always had a passion for music, you know, just wanting to move to it and listening to it to, you know, because it helped my feelings. Whatever I was feeling, I could feel that in the music. So music in general inspired me, and my family too, in some other ways. And some of my musical inspirations are, you know, powerful women, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, you know, Left Eye from TLC. It varies from a bunch of different things. Let's see. Keep sending in your questions, guys. Rebecca from Stavanger. What do you love most about your Beasters? It's hard to choose. No, I can genuinely say what I love the most about my Beasters is that you guys are so dedicated. Every single time I say, let's get this trending, you guys do it. Every single time I say, yo, tell me what you think about this outfit. You guys tell me the truth. You guys are always on it. Sometimes I go post a picture and it's like 2 seconds and then I already have like hundreds of likes on it. You guys are like super on point. That's what I love about you guys. Giselle from Silver Spring, what would you say, or who would you say your celebrity crush is? My celebrity crush, I have a thing for Zac Efron. I always have. I think like ever since like High School Musical, I've always just like, you know, Troy Bolton. Oh my God, I want to be Vanessa Hudgens so bad. And then, you know, you grow up and then he grew up too, and man, he's a man and he's looking good. I have a thing for white boys. It's the truth. Let's see, next one. Amanda from Huntington Park. She asked, who would you really love to collaborate with right now? If I could collaborate with anybody right now, I think it would be with someone like Bruno Mars. Just because that's somebody I've wanted to work with for a really, really long time, and I just really appreciate his artistry and, you know, the fact that he's a songwriter too. That's really cool because I am, so I would love to work with Bruno. Daniela from Tampa, Florida, what is your favorite movie? I am a hopeless romantic. Everything from the Titanic to the Notebook, even Gone with the Wind, which is like a 4-hour movie or something like that. I like romance movies. But even like oldies like, you know, The Sandlot and The Goonies, those are good too. Leslie from Lenox. I said Lennox, like Lennox. What can you tell us about the album? What can we expect from it? What can I tell you about the album? Nothing. I'm just kidding. I see lots of memes. My beasters are always like, when Becky says the album is 85% done, and then it's like a crazy person with their head exploding. I know, I'm driving you guys crazy. But we're getting closer. I'm almost there to finishing it. And then guess what? I'm going to have you guys help me name it. Because you guys helped me name my EP. And now you guys are going to help me name my album. So when it comes time, you will know. I promise. And you can just expect a lot of stories from it. You know, I'm growing up. I'm getting to experience life in a different way. And, you know, you'll feel like you're growing up with me from the Play It Again EP to when the album comes out. It's going to be a little bit of change. More questions. Let's see. Steph from Miami, Florida. What did you want to do when you were growing up? Was it always to be a singer? Yes. Not just a singer though. I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to be a dancer. I want to be an actress. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do growing up. And I think it comes from being Mexican and coming from a big old Latin family and having to be loud and all that stuff because there's so many people all the time. So you gotta do something to speak up. So my way of doing that was entertaining everybody. So growing up, I always wanted to be an entertainer. Hannah from Chicago, if you weren't singing, what do you think you would be doing instead? If I wasn't singing, I would be a chef because I love food and I love making food and I want to get better and hopefully have my own restaurant one day, so I would be a chef or a fashion designer. Angel from Indiana, what is one of your favorite songs of all time? Oh, wow, that's tough. I listen to so much music, but one of my favorite songs of all time is Waterfalls by TLC. Caroline from Dallas asked, using Keek, are you excited to go on tour with Katy Perry? Duh. Katy Perry is like the world's superstar. And she's super awesome as a person. I've gotten to hang out with her in the studio, and she is super chill and super funny. And I feel really honored that, you know, I get to be a part of her tour. You know, 2 cover girls on the same stage. What? Julie from Baltimore. Is there anything you can't live without? Food. Especially French fries. My contacts are getting blurry. Okay. Aaliyah from Oklahoma City. What are some tips you can give for songwriting? Some tips. Be patient. That is one thing that I learned, especially working with Luke, Dr. Luke. He has made me rewrite songs like a lot of times. And sometimes you feel like, but I can't get that last lyric, and you get like really hardcore writer's block. Just be patient. And also, in order to write about life, you have to live it. So if you're all about your work, you're not going to make music that's relatable to the rest of the world. So live life and write about it, like a diary sort of, and that's how you're going to get some of your best work. Natalie from Richmond, VA. What? Who are your favorite male rappers out right now? Oh, right now? Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino is so... His flows, are you kidding me? It's so good. And when he does like his little singy stuff, it's so artsy. It's so dope. Let's see. Mexico City, Samantha. What collaboration are you most proud of and why? I feel like there's so many that I've gotten to do. Oh, what is that banging going on? Hold on, guys. I'm going to have somebody close the door really quick. Who is that? Sorry. Okay. My favorite what was I saying? Yeah, my favorite collaboration. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, favorite collaboration that I'm most proud of would be, well, all of them are really special to me, but I think the one that I did with Will I Am, when I got to work with Will, it was something that I could rub in all of my cousins' faces because, Milky Cocoa Puffs, all the Black Eyed Peas stuff, like me and all my cousins grew up listening to that, and like that was like one person that we all like hoped we could work with one day, and I got to do it and be in the studio with him and make music and stuff. So, that's somebody that's inspired me a lot as an artist. So working with Will was one of my favorite collaborations that I'm most proud of. Elizabeth, what's your favorite part about creating this new upcoming album? My favorite part about it is that I have more freedom because I'm growing up, so I have more freedom to be edgier and to talk about more things and live life in a new way. So you're going to see a kind of a new Becky in the album. So it's exciting for me because I feel like I can release like 5 albums with all the songs I've recorded, but of course it's not possible. So let's see. Derek from Waterbury. How do you think your music has changed since your first YouTube cover? I think it's changed a lot. I feel like a lot of the topics have changed too, but that's just because, like I said in the last question, I'm growing up and I'm getting to experience life in a different way. But I feel like it's still in the same lane, it's still in that urban pop lane and still has a lot of influences of different music. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. You guys get what I'm saying. Robbie from Lancaster. What is the most exciting part about releasing new material? You guys getting to hear it. Do you know how many times I'm in the studio, I'm like, yo, I can't wait to release it. And then like 9 months go by, and then finally you guys get to hear it. That's the best part, is when I get to share it with all you guys. Mario from Oregon, he's geek to ask, have you ever considered tackling acting or other projects? Of course, definitely. I started with acting actually, but like little things like commercials, like if you guys Google or YouTube McDonald's commercial, I'm totally in it for chicken nuggets. So yeah, but I want to do like real things, like be in movies and stuff one day, because acting's fun. Let's see, Devin from, what is it, Racine, thank you. Racine, what is your number one piece of advice for all of your fans? Don't let anybody get into your head, okay? It's so important to be comfortable with who you are and to be sure of who you are. And I feel like, growing up, it's really hard because you're figuring out who you are. But, there's a lot of things like bullying and social media and people hating on you all the time. And the most important thing is, to really believe in what you believe in and to stand for it. Antonio from Colorado. Have you ever thought about creating your own clothing line? Yes, I have. And I'm sure will happen one day because I got sketches and so many ideas up in here, to do a clothing line. So, who knows, one day you guys can be wearing some Becky G stuff. Exclusive. Mac from Salem? Salem. I'm so bad at this. From Salem, I'm sorry. It's probably my contacts are like mixing up letters. Okay. What is your favorite part about touring and performing in front of devoted fans and Beasters? Can I just say that it's so awesome to see the Beaster family grow. I remember going out for my first radio show and absolutely nobody knowing who I was except for my own family. And now doing shows and seeing new Beasters with signs and like t-shirts and all these things and screaming and knowing all the lyrics, that is the most amazing feeling ever. When I can put out the microphone and everybody's singing the lyrics back to me, it gives me goosebumps, and like that's the feeling that I live for when I'm on stage. So it's a really great feeling. Dana from Philadelphia, what do you love most about your career? What I love most about my career is that it's an escape from life, basically. Traveling to places that I've never gotten to go to, you know, being in a studio and really expressing myself, that's kind of like my way of therapy. So that's what I like about my career. Heather from Kingman, how in the world do you rap so fast? Well, practice. No, I'm just kidding. I talk fast already. I've been talking really fast this entire time, so it's really natural for me to rap fast. It gets tough sometimes because also when I'm doing takes, I say sometimes some of the words escape through the gap, so there's like a little whistle, and sometimes words don't come out the way they're supposed to. So it's not that easy, but you know, it happens. Josephine from Indonesia. It's like Indonesia. Indonesia, I'm so sorry. Indonesia, what music video was the most fun to shoot? Oh, it's hard. The most fun music video that I got to shoot, I think would be the one for Shower. Just because I feel like, you know, like Becky from the Block is really special to me because it's about showing my story and stuff. And same with Play It Again, you guys get to see my family in it and whatnot. But Shower is so cool because it's really me now. It's me in the present time, hanging out with friends and being 17. So it was a lot more chill pace with Shower. Claudia from Somerville, if you could go on vacation anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would love to go to like a really nice beach. I mean, you know, being from Cali, you got beach weather, but sometimes the beaches aren't the nicest and the water's like and cold. So I would love to go somewhere like Bora Bora or like Cancun. Cancun isn't even that far. I don't know why I haven't gone, but just somewhere like that. Let's see. Tanya from France. How do you feel knowing that your music inspires people and what it means for you? It feels really great to know that, you know, I get to share my music with the entire world basically, but to know that you guys are actually listening and can listen to my lyrics and kind of find an escape from whatever you're going through, or just to have a good time with me, just listening through my music, that's what is a really good feeling. Nicole from Boston, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Who knows? You know, I'm only 17, I'm still figuring out who I am. For sure, it'll be in music, whether it's behind the scenes, maybe still an artist, maybe I have my own fashion line, restaurant, whatever. So I guess it'll be a surprise to all of us. Julia from Brooklyn, how do you deal with all the negativity out there? I don't listen, and I don't read it, and if I do, I don't care. I really don't. You can't let people get to you, especially when they don't know you. If somebody hasn't sat in the room with me and told me in person how they feel about me, it's really you shouldn't let it get to you, and that's how I feel a lot of people should think about it. So if you're dealing with people hating on you, don't pay attention. You guys got a lot of questions. Let's see. Paula from Jefferson City used Keek to ask, what was the best concert that you have ever been to? I would say, oh wow, I feel like I've gotten to go to a few now. So, I mean, I would still say that the Justin Bieber Believe concert was my favorite concert because it was my first concert ever. And I got to, you know, see a concert in the real with a real artist, someone like Bieber, who's so inspiring to so many people. And to have been on the stage a whole year after, performing, opening up for Justin Bieber at the Staples Center where I saw my first concert, that was really cool. So that's why it's a special concert for me. Joanna from, help me out with that one? Athens, okay. What's the weirdest rumor you've heard about yourself? I pick my boogers. No, just kidding. I don't know. I mean, I think honestly the weirdest thing is just like for instance, like who's dating who and stuff. Like that's always like really like awkward because sometimes people are just your friends, and it kind of makes the relationship awkward when like you're both posting pictures and everyone's like, oh my god, you should date. You should date. You're kind of like, okay, this is kind of awkward. So that's probably like the most weirdest thing, but I don't really care. It's fine. You ship who you ship. I ship a lot of people, just saying. Jesse from Garden Grove. What did you feel when you heard one of your songs on the radio for the first time? I screamed and I felt very happy because, you know, you make music because you love to make it, but to have other people love it and put it on their stations, it's a feeling of accomplishment. And I feel like, you know, a lot of things that I've sacrificed and my family sacrificed is finally paying off. So it's really awesome. Alex from Anaheim, California. What is your favorite cuisine? I like Asian food, but I also like Italian. I love all food, but Asian and Italian is really good. Okay. Wait, what time is it? We gotta go soon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do like 4 more questions. I'll do 5. Okay. Brianna from Beaumont. Wait, is this okay? Beaumont. What was your first reaction when you officially became a cover girl? Okay, let me just give you a little story. I didn't know, like, I knew I was a cover girl, but it didn't hit me until I was on set shooting my first commercial for CoverGirl. And I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is cool. We're gonna shoot all day long. And then they say, last line, say it. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And then I was like, oh my god, it's official. I'm an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. So that's when it hit me. Okay. Jocelyn from Virginia. If you could change the color of the sky, what color would you choose? Yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. It's such a happy color. And I like that sunset. When the sun starts to go down, it's like orangey yellow. So I would make it that color all the time. Okay, 2 more questions. Let's see. Rita from Brazil used the Keek app to ask, can you describe your mom's reaction when you told her that you got signed by Dr. Luke? Well, she was with me when we had our first meeting, so she was just as surprised as I was. But we were both so excited. You know, my parents are my best friends, so to have shared that experience with them was something really special for me. Last one. Susie from Iowa. What is the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you? Well, you guys have done a lot of cool things. I wouldn't say anything like crazy, but cool. But I think like the craziest thing was, you know, when I was on the Artist to Watch tour and I went to Panera and it was the day before my birthday. So a lot of people like knew my birthday was coming up. And it just so happened that I was at the Panera across the street from the venue. And all the fans, like Mahomies and Beasters, were like hanging out at Panera, and I actually got to meet a fan who made me cupcakes for my birthday. So that was really cool. And they were delicious too. Alright. Okay, well, I gotta go, sadly. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me on my Saturday night online ask session with you beasters. Thank you so much, and I gotta go now. But I love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope we get to do this again. Bye.